Hey everybody, what's going on? I'm back. Just wanted to, whoops, not do that. I want to do this. There we go. Just was sitting down here, doing some grinding, and, I thought, I started, redirecting this rail cart system, to make it even more efficient, cutting out that extra front part and gonna go just straight to it that way. And I just thought I would hop in and record me doing it. It may not be boring, but I hope to or excuse me, I think I said that wrong. Meant to say it may be boring, but sorry, I had to adjust my volume. It was just screeching in my headset there. Okay. I hope to entertain you guys with just talking about random things that come up as I am working here. And I just thought that the first thing that I can talk about is video games that I am excited for coming up here. So, one game that I was really excited for, not sure if I am bringing it to my channel or not, being that I won't be getting it for my PC, is Star Wars Battlefront. That game seems pretty awesome. And little known fact about me, I liked Star Wars. I only seen the not the originals, the prequels, until a little bit ago, where I finally sat down and watched the other ones, and love them, of course, as the originals. I mean, as everyone does who has watched them, and so that even got me more hyped for the game. The reason why it won't be coming to my channel, or might not be coming to my channel, because I'm not getting the PC copy. I actually decided, if you've seen the PlayStation 4 Star Wars Special Edition, I actually ended up pre-ordering that, and will be excited when that comes. That way I can play it on that little doohickey. So, yep, that game. Was excited for it before the PlayStation, and before I pre-ordered the Special Edition PlayStation, but now that I'm even getting that bonus PlayStation, I am massively hyped. I cannot wait for it. I think it's gonna be it looks really good. Of course, games, especially as of late, games have been a massive letdown, I'd say, which is very sad to be a gamer, and I swear they are just starting to pick back up a little bit, because last year we didn't have much of anything to write home about video game wise, because, excuse me, a little burp there, I just remember video games that were massively hyped but didn't fulfill. Games just like Watch Dogs, games like, what's this other one? The Evil Within. All these games that were supposed to be really amazing, I have heard flopped. I can speak through my own personal playtime that the Watch Dogs kind of flopped. Let's see, do I want that? I think I want that. But I can't say much. Oh shoot, I forgot. I was gonna do something else here. Can't speak much for The Evil Within. I have watched video game commentary on it, where the guy eventually quit doing it as he got bored. So if that says anything, and as watching, it did become more about the entertainment of him than how interesting the video game was. So as of late, it's been sad to say that video games just have not been living up to their hype that they have been giving out, and I'm glad to see that that can possibly be coming to an end. Reason why I say that is because games such as Witcher 3 and a new Sony exclusive, which I am super hyped for when I get my PlayStation 4, is The Evil Within. Ever since I seen actually the same guy start playing that game, I have been getting massively hyped for it. It's basically a choice-based game, and the choices that you make in the game will determine the outcome. And I really hope, since I actually personally do not have a capture card, but being that the PS4 has a built-in capture card inside of it, I hope to maybe try to bring that to my channel. I think it'd be a lot of fun. It'd be a game that I can see myself really enjoying playing. So you'll see if that comes to my channel or not. I've been watching a guy play through. Oh, look at that! That sped up this like crazy. I've been watching a guy, the same guy, play through it as well, and I try to stop watching because I don't want to be spoiled. But I have seen quite a bit. I'd say like 2 hours or so, and God, I just cannot wait. I wish I could stop watching, but I am just addicted to watching it. It seems like such a fun game. So glad to see video games possibly making a turning around, not coming incomplete or bad, but that's hard to say as well. Star Wars Battlefront could totally be a game that when it's released, it's only fun for 3 months, but we'll never know until I give it a shot. So yeah, those are two of the big games I'm super hyped for that I can remember off the top of my head. Trying to think if there is any more. Video games that I'm excited for. I have been playing my Nintendo, my Wii U, constantly in the last few weeks. They have seemed to hit it out of the park with a few of their games, which I am happy for, because it really was needed, because they haven't had very good games for a long time. I'd say ever since like maybe 2 years ago, maybe it's just a year ago, they finally started cranking out some solid titles, and apparently we can expect a Pikmin 4, I believe they said, which I played through Pikmin 3 and watched video game commentaries on the rest, and so that's another game that I'll be super hyped for. And somehow they haven't been talking about it at all, which I don't know. Nintendo, they can be crazy people. Because shoot, what's his name? Let me think here. It must be Miyamoto, if I'm saying that correct, because Iwata is the guy who just passed. So Miyamoto released that they are working on a game, and apparently it is almost done. So, for a Pikmin 4, which is just like, what? Like, why was it not at E3? Why haven't they been talking about this game? But as long as I get it, and it's actually a Pikmin 4, solid storyline, and really fun to play, then I'll be happy. Whether or not they've been hyping it up or not, which they haven't, but hype or no hype, I'll probably be picking that up as well, and I'll be super excited for it. But there's always seemed to have become a new trait to set an unrealistic time mark for video games, because everything, it seems, doesn't come out on the day that they say it's going to. And Nintendo was the only ones hitting their mark until recently, where I see that the new Zelda game, which is that supposed to come out here this year? This Zelda might have been able, or was supposed to come out, I can't remember. But that got pushed back into next year, and it seems like that game's going to be good. Still debatable for sure. An open world Zelda would be a massive solid. I think they would, if they did it right, it would be massive system seller for Nintendo. But yeah, it's just in their hands. If hopefully the pushbacks were for good reasons and not bad, that's for sure. Hopefully they are improving the game instead of being scared about it, because games have done that. They keep getting pushed back until they just say screw it, release. But Nintendo has a pretty they're pretty stingy about having broken games be released, and so that's why I think no matter what, it's probably going to be a pretty solid game, which is apparently why a lot of people ditch out from Nintendo. Well, it might not even be people ditching out, is like I said, Nintendo wants games to be finished, not broken. Just like the most recent is the new Batman game that came out on the PC. Well, it came out on consoles before, and I heard it was alright, but the PC port was so bad that they that Steam forced them to remove it off, or removed it themselves. However that worked, because how bad it was. So I think Nintendo will be able to do something really good with that game, which will be super exciting, I'd say. But I see I have hit 13 minutes. It's pretty good. But yeah, video games that I am excited for: Star Wars Battlefront, Until Dawn. Might see that one on my channel, and Pikmin 4. Those are massively up there. Oh man, I was even gonna touch on the new Super Mario Maker that just came out. I checked today, because you can check how much time you've logged into games on the Wii U, and I have hit 14 hours, and that game was released, this must be in 2 weeks from now, so was a little actually nervous about that game as well, but that game came out, a lot of fun. I surfed the popular the popular tab, whatever you want to call it, for the games, but they just got flooded with like the games that are like don't touch, you know, and it basically completes it for you using springs and stuff. But so that wasn't fun. I wanted to actually play a game, but they as well do what's called 100 Mario Challenge, something like that, and that is a lot of fun because it randomly selects levels, and if it's too hard for you, you can pass. But that's a great way. They did an awesome job on being able to try new levels and rate them. But enough blabbering on. How about we just take a rail ride all the way up to the top, enjoy the little view, and then we'll wrap up this video. on the new and improved shortened rail system. I got 41 extra carts, rail lines out of that. Oh, oops. Yep. Yeah, good cart. Well, guys, thanks again for watching this video. And as always, it's been a pleasure. If you like it, why don't you leave a like. It helps me know that you like this content. And I will see you in the next video. See ya.